Well, hi there, food friends. It's Kevin.
Hey there, I'm Ralph, king of the corny jokes behind the camera.
And welcome to Cavalcade of Food. And today, Ralph, we are getting our pumpkin on again with a wonderful pumpkin custard.
Pumpkin custard.
I mean, two words of things we both love. And, it wouldn't be weird if one of the viewers said, man, they do a lot of pumpkin stuff on this cooking show or whatever the heck it is. Well, you know what? You'd be right. And you know why?
Why?
Because we love pumpkin. We love the flavor of it. We love the texture of it. We love how it is so versatile that it can be added. We've put it in chili. We've put it in spaghetti sauce. We've put it in all kinds of bread, muffins, cakes, pies. We've done chocolate and pumpkin. We've done orange and pumpkin.
We should be clear, too, that we like pumpkin taste, but not the pumpkin spice. Like
pumpkin pie spice, keep it.
A little bit over the top. But pumpkin itself has a great squashy flavor.
When pumpkin pie was the only thing that tasted like that, that was cool. And now it's in Metamucil, okay? It's in gasoline. I mean, God, it's pumpkin spice everything. It's ridiculous. But pumpkin, without all the clove and the ginger and the this and the that, is nice. And so we like pumpkin.
And it's nice to see them growing in the fields around here. It's like...
Yes, there's a lot of... We just passed a pumpkin patch. Yeah, there were still a few in there. I think they're probably frostbitten by now. But the other thing is, when we're into pumpkin, then you know it's either fall or winter. It is holiday-ish times that we are celebrating.
Seasonal.
Yep. So, well, that was a total
tangent.
Rampage.
Just a tangent.
But let's get down to business.
Yes.
And the business is we're making pumpkin custard. So, our first ingredient is a good old can, 15 ounces of 100% pure pumpkin puree. Use your favorite brand or whatever.
Or make it from scratch if you want to do all the
you know what?
boiling.
One year I thought, ooh, I'm gonna really do it. I'm gonna buy the pie pumpkins and I'm gonna roast them and I'm gonna peel them and I'm gonna puree them and I'm gonna make my own and I'm gonna have a pie.
And then a week later,
well, I did all that, and you want to know something?
It took a
frankly,
week.
It wasn't any better than the
good
pie
can.
I've been making for years with canned pumpkin puree. But maybe I did something wrong.
No,
Probably.
I think also people that have the time. I mean, step savers, we've always mentioned, our moms, our grandmas all used. If you use the right kind of step saver, it's definitely worthwhile.
It's all going in one bowl, okay? The recipe is in the description below the video. You can also get to it, I think, from the website Cavalcade of Food. But, all right. So here's our .com. There's the pumpkin. I've got 1 cup here, Ralph, of soft breadcrumbs. Okay? So what do we mean by soft breadcrumbs? Means it's fresh bread.
Not dried out.
Not dried out, that I have put into you can use a blender or food processor and made it like this, okay? All right. So, now we got to put in a couple eggs.
Because you can't have custard without eggs and milk.
Eggs and milk, absolutely. That's what a custard is all about. So 2 eggs at room temperature, if you please. Okay, now my hands are all egged up, so hold on. Let me do a quick.
I don't know if you all noticed, but Kevin's actually wearing pumpkin-colored pants almost.
I am, totally by accident, by the way. Okay, so that was 2 eggs. Now I've got a 1.5 cups of milk.
Whole milk, if you please.
If you please. If not, 2%, but nothing less. Then I've got 1 cup of sucre, sugar. Okay?
Getting all
You're going to
fancy.
like this.
Yes.
This little number. 1/2 cup of
Coconut?
coconut.
Ooh.
Because why not?
Well, I mean, it's unexpected, but I love coconut. And is it more for the flavor or the texture or both?
Both. 3 tablespoons of butter, melted.
Boy, this is going to
That
be
will add.
rich and
That will
tasty.
add some richness. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt. A 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. That's the only. You want to spice it up more, knock yourself out. You can put other things in there.
But when you do just a little cinnamon with pumpkin, it brings out the pumpkin-y flavor without overbearing and overdoing. That's the thing about pumpkin spice. It covers the pumpkin flavor.
Right. Then I'm going to, if I had an orange, I would zest it and put in, a good teaspoon of orange zest.
Just to brighten it up.
I don't have it. So you know what?
Going to use cough syrup instead.
I'm going to use orange extract, 1 teaspoon.
Orange
Okay.
extract. That's cool. Is that stuff you got down
flavoring.
south?
Yes. This is from South Carolina, although this is actually made in Bedford, Virginia. Shout out to our friend Hans, who turned me on to that. Okay. So I'm going to get all this mixed up. I actually, Ralph, think I'm going to use a whisk because I really want to
Get it incorporated.
Yeah. What I like about this too is it's 1 bowl.
Oh, it's just an easy 1 bowl kind of
Yeah.
recipe. Okay, those are fun.
Yep. We're gonna.
I'm getting the aroma of the orange, and I'm getting the pumpkin and cinnamon. Not so much the coconut, but I think that's
Now the coconut will just sort of be there.
yeah.
Okay. So now, what do you? Did I
On
miss
the
something?
Yeah,
Thank
just
you.
a little bit there. So yeah, we've got incorporating the ingredients, and I see a little clumps. Is that normal?
Well, that's the coconut.
Oh, right.
So if you don't like coconut, just leave it out. If you'd rather have a custard that has a different texture that's just really more smooth, then just leave the coconut out. It won't hurt my feelings at all. All right.
He has none.
So you could do this in like an 8x8 baking dish. I thought it would be fun to put it in a ramekin or a custard cup. So
Wow.
this is what this is a custard cup. And I think most of our friends are familiar with these. These are glass cups
Yeah.
made by, there's a little butter still in there.
And you could, is that
Made by Pyrex, Fire King, Anchor Hockey. They all made them. They
that-
still make them.
is that the same as a pudding cup? Or
Yeah,
is it-
some people call them pudding cups. They're really versatile dishes. Pudding cups, custard cups. There's another name for them. Baking cups. You could make popovers in these. Anyways,
But I like those that you're using a really beautiful vintage Halls.
you knew that was.
I really know a lot about vintage stuff, but Halls I know because my mom used to have Halls.
And so, yes, so that is what. And these are greased. And when I say greased, I mean they're buttered on the inside.
Okay.
Okay?
So no sticky
So no sticky.
to worry about.
And what we're going to do is we're going to cook these, or going to bake these at a 350 degree oven. And we're going to put them in a water bath. Okay? And so if I can find my ladle.
So pudding cups or custard cups are traditionally, like you said, Pyrex and ready to
Yes.
be put in the oven. But these Halls, how did you know that those would be?
Well, they're just ceramic instead of glass. Okay.
Oh, I see what you're doing. And
I
then
only have 5 of them,
that's,
and I don't know
Well, there's
how
only-
many I'm going to make here.
better make them all.
The custard cups are normally, they can be 8 ounce, they can be 10 ounce.
And I see what you're doing. You're going to put them in and then slowly add the water to the...
Right, I will. I see I've got a kettle on the top of our 1954 General Electric Liberator range, which I love, by the way. And I'm gonna,
Yeah, we had fun putting that one in.
yep, we're gonna put this here.
That's a previous episode if you want to see this,
Stove
the annual
exchange.
stove exchange.
Boy, I'm
People
really-
seem to love that. Are you making a mess?
Yeah, of course I am. All right.
No, just that one is dripping.
So let me, I think I
Sure.
have room for maybe one more. All right. Let me get another something and then we'll come back. Okay, Ralph. So here I've got 6 of the cups in a 9x13 baking dish. Then I've got the oven preheated here to 350 degrees. Now I'm going to put the baking dish on the baking rack, thusly.
Instead of trying to walk it over with the water in it.
Yep. And then I'm going to take the hot water and we are going to pour that in.
About halfway fill.
Yeah, you want to go about an inch roughly. So, okay. Now we're going to gently push this without splashing in, and we're going to go 35 to 40 minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay, until it tests done, and we'll come back making pumpkin custard. Okay, so Ralph, they've been in about 40, almost 45 minutes.
Did you give them the jiggle test?
I gave them the old testaroonie. They seem to be okay now. So, you're going to get a little steam facial when you open the oven door because you've got that water bath in here.
That's always good in the winter months.
Yes, it feels good. Also helps get a little humidity in the house. All right, carefully now, carefully.
Make sure all banana peels are removed from the kitchen floor.
Exactly right. We're gonna put these here. Now, as you can see, see if you can get a shot of these custards.
How they've risen.
Look how they've risen. They've come up kind of over. Now, as they cool, they'll sink back down. Okay?
They look great.
We want to get them out of here, though. So we're going to do this carefully. I like to use a spatula and just sort of get under them if I can. And we'll transfer them to a wire rack and let them cool. Now you can serve these either
Hot or
warm
cold.
or at room temperature or chilled. Okay?
Very versatile.
But anyways, all right, I'm going to get these other 3 out. We will try them warm, I bet you, because that's what you'd like, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yes, especially on a cold night like tonight. But they do need to cool off, so we're going to let them do that,
And then we'll come back.
and we'll come on back for a taste test. So Ralph, here we are. We have our custards. You can see they've sunk down a little bit, but you can, if you smell them, you get the pumpkin, you get the cinnamon, and now you can smell a little of that coconut,
yeah.
can't you?
I
Kind of
can.
coming through. So, these would make a really nice dessert, especially, you could have this instead of pumpkin pie, because actually Not that I'm trying to tell anybody what to do, but here's my serving suggestion. A little whipped cream and a little
Paprika.
cinnamon.
Wow. That's
Now how about that?
very nice.
Okay? But it looks good, but you know what Mama said.
The
Looks
proof-
aren't everything.
Oh, is that what she said? Proof
But-
is in the pudding.
Proof is in the pudding, literally. Wow. That is good. That really is good.
So you were saying this could be a replacement for a pumpkin pie
Mhm.
because you have individual pieces and it's got the whipped cream, which is like pumpkin pie.
Yep. But the coconut adds a dimension. Really. And that orange.
Oh yeah, the zest.
Yeah. Now, don't ever let it be said I denied you.
Okay.
Okay. So go in there. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at
you
that.
got a Ralph bite there. You see that coconut?
Yeah, see the coconut.
Again, you could omit it if you're not a coconut person.
Mm. Very delicate,
Yeah.
very creamy,
Creamy. Yeah.
great texture.
Yes.
Yeah, you get definitely getting that orange and the coconut coming through.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a winner. That
Who
hall,
wouldn't want that for dessert?
that hall pattern is perfect for this time of
Isn't it?
year, and with that inside of it,
Yeah, kind of almost fall-esque.
definitely.
Well, another pumpkin dish here at Cavalcade of Food, and we are glad that you could join us for this episode. We hope everyone's holidays are merry and bright. Remind you of the website, which is cavalcadeoffood.com, and subscribe, share, and like if you feel like it. We'd appreciate it, and we will be back around next time.
I say spread the word.
There you go.
Tell people about
There
the
you go.
show and let people know if you enjoy it and whether you have pumpkin pie or custard pumpkin
Yeah, what's your favorite pumpkin dessert?
or something else.
Or
Just
pumpkin anything, for
be
that
sure to-
matter. But
share with us, make some comments. We love to hear from you
Yep.
and let us know how you're doing.
and we'll see you again real soon right here on Cavalcade of Food. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.